Hi Libra, welcome to December 2014. This is an action-packed month. It's a really busy month. Pluto and Uranus are squaring. This is the 6th of the 7th final squares of Pluto-Uranus. The final square will be on March 16th and 17th, 2015. This month it's really on because as you go into December, the moon is in Aries, kicking it off, conjuncting Uranus, squaring Pluto, and then the Uranus-Pluto square will be exact the 14th and the 15th. Now, we've been talking about this for years, and for you, it has to do with your relationships, it has to do with your foundation, how strong you are within yourself, if you're doing what's right for you. And if you are doing what's right for you, then you will be successful. Yes, balance is the key. So you want to be balanced in how you respond to others this month, because you may feel that people are at you, or there's a lot of demands being put on you. Others are asking or requiring a lot of you, and it can feel overwhelming at times. So take your time. Don't be in a hurry. All power is in the now, not in the future or in the past. It's in the now. And your future is determined by the choices you make today. Okay, so Mars will enter Aquarius on the 4th. And this is great for you because that's a fun area of your life. Aquarius rules the area of true love and romance, creative self-expression, risk-taking, taking chances, your children, sports, self-confidence, and of course Aquarius is a sister sign, so it's pouring positive energy into your Libra sun, your Libra ascendant, any planets you have in Libra. You'll feel a good positive energy here from Mars. And your ruling planet Venus enters Capricorn on the 10th. So you're going to be, at home, focused on the home, focused on your personal foundation, focused on your personal power, pulling up your personal power, pulling up your soul power, building a strong foundation. The stronger we are on the inside, the stronger the foundation, the more we can achieve in the world, the more we can accomplish in the world. And so it's a good time to take care of yourself and be at home and enjoy your sacred space, creativity, creating at home, working from home, doing things from home. It's a good time for that. Now, the Gemini full moon is on the 6th, and this is a party moon. Sun's in Sagittarius, moon's in Gemini. Gemini is another sister sign, forming harmonious energy flow with you. And Sagittarius sextiles the Libra, so this is very positive for you. And so going into December, you're really thinking about what you believe. You're thinking about what you know to be true. So Gemini is 9 signs from you. So it rules the area of your life that has to do with your truth, your wisdom, your knowingness, what you know to be true, what you believe. And as we evolve, our beliefs evolve, right? I believe in Santa Claus. I just believe in him in a different way now. And so what do you believe? And how do those beliefs serve you, right? Because sometimes our beliefs can limit us, right? 50 Shades of Prejudice. This is what a woman is. This is what a man is. This is what, whatever, And, think about, okay, what do I believe is possible for me? And how are my beliefs holding me back? Now, some of you have been going gangbusters, like you're really making breakthroughs. There was one young gentleman that is a Libra, and he let me know, he's been following me, and he was made Bachelor of the Year in Arizona. And he was on the television, and he was on being interviewed for magazines and newspapers, and he sent me a thank you letter. And see, Pluto and Uranus, they're not unlucky planets. But what they do is they'll pummel us if we won't change. So in other words, if we stay in the dead-end relationship, if we stay in the dead-end job, if we stay in the dead-end living location, then yeah, Pluto and Uranus will be like, okay, we'll make you change. We'll force you to change. But if you get in the driver's seat and you say, okay, universe, you took my job, you took my relationships, what do you want me to do? I'll take the risk. I'll put myself out there. And when you do, you get rewarded. You see, he is walking proof that Pluto and Uranus don't have to be negative. They can totally transform your life. And so, and that's the key, is stepping up. Are you willing to step up? When you step up, you take responsibility, you get in the driver's seat, and the universe rewards you for that. When you sit there and complain and blame, you're pointing out here, okay? It's my husband, it's the government, it's the weather, it's the moon, right? You're not taking power. You're giving your power away to the externals. This is what I'm always talking about. Because as coaches, this is how we're trained. You take the power back. You step up. Don't complain. Take action. Don't whine. Don't, reinforce where you are. Focus on what you can do. Step up. Take responsibility. Take action. And when you do that, you empower yourself. You are not responsible for what other people do. You're only responsible for what you have control over. And that's you. Isn't that wonderful to know? Feel relief. You're not responsible for what other people are doing or saying or thinking, whatever. You're only responsible for what you're thinking, what you believe. And you really have an opportunity here in December to look at what you believe, to look at how you think and how you see yourself, right? And are you empowering yourself with your thoughts? Are you empowering yourself with what you believe? What do you believe is possible for you? Anything can happen in this energy, and it can be quite positive and good if you are using it for your highest good and the highest good of all concerned. But especially if you're using it to get out of a rut. If you're using it to get out of the rut, the universe will support you. The universe will empower you. And the universe will make you Bachelor of the Year. I think that's so cool. I think that's so awesome. But so for all of my Libras, this is a wonderful time for you because Sagittarius sextiles you. So you can be creative in your thinking, you can be creative in your communication, you can be creative in your gift giving, you can be creative in anything you're cooking up, whether it's a new project, a new idea, a new book, a new record, a new movie part. I attract a lot of people from the creative industries. And so this is a wonderful creative time for you. And you want to use this time to create more of what you want. Now, yeah, Pluto and Uranus are coming in and they're making almost the final exact squares. Hallelujah. We'll have a big party in March. The final 2 squares, this one is the 14th and the 15th. It's going to be intense. And so remind yourself that you're only responsible for what you say and do. And you want to be balanced in your response to other people. And, if others are not being on Team Libra, then maybe it is time to look at, some boundaries. Boundaries are good things. And, set boundaries with those that are not being supportive of you. Set boundaries with those that are not loving on Libra. Absolutely. And, pay attention to the feedback you are getting in the sense of, is this bringing me what I want? Okay. Am I getting what I want from my relationships? Am I getting what I want from my work? Am I getting what I want from my physical workouts, the way I work out? Maybe there's some changes there you need to make. Chiron is in that area and Neptune, and Chiron is challenging the full moon in Gemini. So here's an opportunity to look at your physical health, how you're working out, how you're working with others, and how you can step things up so that you are creating more of what you want. there's going to be extra sensitivity around this moon. And I know, like Gemini, you're the intellectual detached sign, and you are, you know, it's good that you're not so like sensitive by what other people say or do. You know, it's good that you have that detachment. But this is going to be a different Gemini moon, because it is going to have sensitivity around what we say or what others say, because Mercury's in Sagittarius. Sagittarius has no boundaries. And with Mercury in Sagittarius, everyone's going to think like, well, I can just say whatever I think because it's the truth. Well, no, you can't, because you could hurt someone's feeling. You know, like when you walk in the Christmas party and you haven't seen someone in a while, and they may have really, you know, put on a lot of weight or something, you know. You don't want to say, wow, what's happened to you, Joe? Even though you're thinking that, be aware that Joe could be feeling really sensitive right now. And with the Chiron acts like a planet in our astrology. He's an asteroid between Saturn the past and Uranus the future. With Chiron in an aspect like this, it's not going to be the typical Gemini party moon. I mean, yes, it's celebratory. Uranus is in harmony with it, which is good for your marriage and partnerships and good for relationship. But Chiron is there, and, you know, there can be that going too far with thinking being truthful is helpful. Always think about, okay, what I'm saying, is it gonna help, or is it gonna hurt, right? And how can I say what I need to say in an empowering way and a constructive way, right? I don't believe in constructive criticism. I believe in constructive advice, but someone has to ask you for your advice. You don't just give advice. You got to be asked for it, because the other person may not want your opinion or your advice. And we want to always respect what other people want and need, and not just put it out there because it's the truth, right? It's the truth, you know. We don't want to be the emissaries of you know, saying things that aren't helpful. Okay, now, but it's still going to be fun and funny. You know, I'm laughing because I could just see it all coming forward, and so it is funny. And Sagittarius is the clown, and so is Gemini. They're funny. It's funny. It's good to be funny. It's good to take ourselves lightly and not take it all so serious, and have fun and laugh at ourselves, because there's a healing remedy in our humor. There's a healing remedy in not taking ourselves so serious. Mercury will enter Capricorn on the 16th. Your ruling planet will conjunct Pluto on the 20th. That's going to be kind of intense. So there's also going to be this intensity in here. So it's going to be like a roller coaster. You know, one minute you're laughing because it's so funny, and then the next minute, you know, something dead serious happens, and you got to look at it. Okay, because your ruling planet is going to couple with Hades himself, and then, you know, she will square off with Uranus, and so, you know, there's going to be some intensity for you, you know, in the middle of December. But it is an opportunity for you to, again, look at what's working and look at what's not working, and really work to be balanced in your response to other people. Because you may find that your patience is wearing thin, and you just may roar at them, you know, more like an Aries or a Capricorn than a Libra. The people be surprised. You're so diplomatic, you know, and all of a sudden you bit my head off. What was that? And it could be brewing inside of you for a while. You know what I mean? Like you've been tolerating something for a long time, and then all of a sudden in December, you've had it. You've had it. And, you know, Libra also rules warfare. And when Mars is in Libra, it can create that. Now, Mars is in Aquarius in harmony, but I'm just saying there is this other side to you that most people may not know, is that, you know, when you've had it, you've had it. And if you find yourself getting to that space, you know, count to 10. Don't call anybody. Don't go on the internet. Don't go on Facebook. And just go for a walk. Or, you know, unplug your phone and just go out and, you know, be detached. And, you know, yell at the snowflakes. You know, let it out. I believe in expressing our emotions. I don't believe in holding it in. Holding it in is not healthy. But I don't believe directing it at other people is healthy either. So, you know, go roar in the car. I'll go, you know, yell in a pillow or something. However, and then you come back nice and calm, you know, it's like, oh, hi, everyone. And then you move forward. You know, these are transits. The challenge is that the Pluto-Uranus is going to be on in December, in January, February, March. It starts to dissipate in 2015, you know, late April, and because we're going to go through Aries too. And so, you know, I don't want to say April's going to be a walk in the park. But 2015 is better than 2014. You will like 2015 better than 2014. But when those faster moving planets come along, they kick these two off, Pluto and Uranus. So you don't get a break. You know, first we go into December, the moon's in Aries kicking it off. Then Venus is kicking it off. Then Mercury is kicking it off. So you see, so as the faster moving planets come on, they keep reactivating Uranus and Pluto. Now, if you're making changes or you've already made changes, then this is not going to be hard for you. If you're in the driver's seat and you're doing what's right for you, and you're balanced in your response to your partner, who you're coupled with, and your business partners, and who you work with, you know, and your family, and all of that, if you're being, you know, balanced in your response to other people and situations, everything basically, then you're going to just sail through this. If you have not made those changes in you know, in work, in your health, in relationships, in your finances, in those areas you've needed to make the changes, then this is going to be like a continuous reminder of you, of what you need to work on and change. Make friends with change. Be the change agent of your life. Get in the driver's seat and make the changes. When you do that, the universe will reward you. When we don't do that, then it just creates more struggle, more conflict, more power struggles. And really, in order, you know, to be in a power struggle with someone else, we have to be in a power struggle with ourselves, right? They're just a mirror reflecting back the struggle we're having within ourselves, right? And so look at where you're struggling and ask, you know, what changes can I make today to improve my situations? What changes can I make today so that I am creating the life I want? Then Uranus moves direct on the 21st, and the Sun enters Capricorn on the 21st, then the Moon enters Capricorn on the 21st, and we have winter solstice in the Northern Hemisphere, summer solstice in the Southern Hemisphere, and the Capricorn new moon is on the 21st and the 22nd, just depending on where you live on the planet. Now, the Capricorn new moon is at 0 degrees, and there's no challenging aspects on the moon. There's a semi-square from Mars, but that's just to get the energy going. And it's at 0 degrees. Now, there's a pattern here. These last 3 moons in 2014 have been all at 0 degrees. The Scorpio solar eclipse was at 0 degrees. That was in October. Then the Sagittarius new moon was at 0 degrees. That was in November. Now we're having the Capricorn new moon on solstice at 0 degrees. 0 degrees is new beginnings. New moons are new beginnings. So this is a double new beginning. And it's like the Fool card in the Tarot. He's there with his little sack. He's at the beginning of the road. He's optimistic. He's hopeful. He is perhaps a bit naive because he's at the beginning. So this is all about new starts and new beginnings. And when you look at the 2015 astrology, which I will be getting your Libra year ahead report out first few days in December, I'll have that ready to go. But all of the supermoons in 2015 are new moons. Supermoons are where the sun, where the moon is closest to the earth and direct alignment with the sun and the earth. And it is the most powerful. It makes it extra powerful because we really feel it. Well, they're all new moons. That's a message from the universe to take action and take action now. So for you, here we go. You've had a new beginning in your finances, Scorpio. Then a new beginning in how you think and communicate, Sagittarius. And now a new beginning in Capricorn, where you live and what's going on in the home. So for you, it's a time to look at what you think and what you believe and how that's serving you and any new starts you want to make. Do you want to move? Is it time to move? Do you want to renovate where you're living? What changes can you make so that you feel your home is your sacred space and it is working for you, nourishing you, nurturing you, empowering you, strengthening you? Capricorn new moon will be reminding you of that. Then Saturn enters Sagittarius on the 23rd. Sagittarius is 3 signs from you. Now, on the one hand, this is good because it will increase your finances. Saturn has been in the area of your money, your personal earned income, what you love and value, your self-worth, self-appreciation, self-respect. Saturn's moving out of there, and this can increase resources because Saturn is no longer there restricting or limiting. And so Saturn is going into the area of what you think, how you think. And with Saturn in this area, now Saturn will be in Sagittarius until June 14th, 2015. Then he backs into Scorpio to about 28 degrees and moves back into Sagittarius on September 17th, 2015, and will be in Sagittarius until September 2017. And for you, it is about rewiring your brain. When Saturn's in the 3rd house, Saturn rewires your brain. Now, you guys have been going through so much for so long. I mean, when Saturn was in Virgo, and that was back in, 2008, 2009, that was not a fun time. Then when having Saturn in your own sign is empowering, but it's also like so much responsibility. And that was 2010, 2011. And then in October 2012, Saturn went into Scorpio, and that affected your income. So when Saturn was in Libra, Saturn was asking you to redefine who you are based on who you are today. Then when Saturn went into Scorpio, Saturn said, what are you? So you've been redefining what you are. You are not your money. You are not your resources. You are a great spiritual being who is having a human experience. And let's face it, planet Earth is not an easy place to be. And so now Saturn's moving out of there, hallelujah, and he's moving into the area of what you think. What do you think? What do you think is possible for you? And so now you have an opportunity to redefine what you think. And this is one of the easiest places to have Saturn. Of all the houses, all 12 houses, this is the easiest place to have Saturn. So it is going to feel like a great relief in the sense of your resources are going to start kicking up here in 2015. And you have great potential and possibilities here with what you are doing. Sagittarius is empowering you. Gemini is empowering you. Mars is empowering you all month because Mars is in your sister sign Aquarius, so you may feel more creative, you may feel more ready for romance, you may feel ready for taking some chances, taking some risks. That's really exciting. Take your time. Don't be in a hurry. Your load is lifting, and you're going to feel that by the end of the month with Saturn moving out of the area of your resources. And then we have, for those that celebrate it, Merry Christmas on the 25th. And New Year's Eve, the moon is in Taurus. And that is, for you, your partner's resources, other people's values, sexuality, intimacy. Now, I really like December. It is an action-packed month. We do have the Pluto-Uranus grinding down, and we're all feeling it, but especially the Libras and the Aries and the Capricorns and the Cancers, because it's on your personal planets. And take your time. If something's not working, let it go. Let it go. It really is the song for 2014, to own your power, shine your light. Who are you to hold your light back? Who are you to hold your talent back? Step up and be who you really are. Focus on what's working, because the more you focus on what's working, the more that will grow, and the more effective you will be, and the more successful you'll be. Let go of what's not working. So here in December, I'm not seeing so much in the area of romance, although Mars is in that area. So those of you looking for love, it could be a new soulmate coming your way, and that is a strong possibility. It really comes down to what you're ready for. You know, you don't want to get ready. You want to be ready. You want to be ready for romance. You want to be ready for love. You want to be ready for success and your dreams come true. What do you believe is possible? We don't get what we want. We get what we believe. What do you believe is possible for you, Libra? Money will improve now that Saturn's moving out of that area. And Saturn could even give you a gift before he goes. He is quite notorious for that, of gift giving before he leaves the house. So there could be some financial gain coming in here for you that you didn't know about, even with the Taurus moon too at the end of the year on New Year's Eve. Could be some financial gift giving from that Uncle Joe you were nice to, even though you were thinking, wow, Uncle Joe, what happened? So, so be nice to everybody. You're good at that. You're the masters of that. And be aware of your health too. Like if there's any fine tuning that you need to do there. You know, when Neptune's in that area, Neptune's in the area of your health, it's just kind of weird. Sometimes it's like they can't diagnose what's right with us. You know, like they keep saying, oh, you've got this, and you really don't. And so you're not fixing the problem. So, you know, pay attention to your health. Pay attention to, you know, what you need to improve your health, because you can do that by focusing on, you know, exercising, positive thinking, and, you know, just taking good care of yourself, taking really good care of yourself. Spirituality is growing in December. You know, the Gemini moon is opening you up to really look at your connection with Source, your connection to the universe, your connection to all of life. And, you know, it's really amazing. Like you're going to notice here in December and going into January what you think you create. Like you're going to see how connected it is. Like I thought that, and then bam, there it is. Or I was thinking about that person and they just emailed me. Or I was thinking about that person and they just called me. I can't believe it. Well, that's how powerful you are. Our thoughts create our reality. And so what you think, you are creating. So be balanced in your response. You have a lot of power here with this energy. And you want to be balanced in your response to other people. You want to be balanced in your response to everything and everyone and what you're doing especially. And let go of what's not working. And don't get ready for love. Be ready for love. And, you know, be patient with partners. There could be some, you know, energy there with the Pluto-Uranus going on. It's exact. And the faster moving planets keep kicking it off, and when the planets go into Capricorn, they're going to be kicking it off. But again, you're only responsible for, you know, what you're bringing to the table and what you are contributing to each situation and dynamic. And, you know, you just want to make sure that you are receiving from your relationships. You are receiving from your job. You are receiving what you need from others. And, you know, speak up, step up, speak the truth, but do it in a constructive way. You know, be constructive in it and empowering, and then you will see the response that you are seeking. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing, and Google Plus in my podcast, Libra. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your personal astrology in 2015, your year ahead, it's very easy. You go to the link below. It takes you to my astrology service page. You purchase your session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule. You get scheduled. We're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Libra, don't wait. Take action now. I'm dancing on my own. I make the moves up as I go. And that's what they don't know. Yeah, that's what they don't know. But I keep cruising. I can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I've got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play, 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 play. And the hater's gonna hate, 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 hate. So baby, I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. I'll shake it off, I'll shake it off. Yeah, I'll shake it off. I'm dancing on my own. I make the moves up as I go. And that's what they don't know. Yeah, that's what they don't know. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright.